What's up, gang? Welcome back to the channel. Thank you guys for joining me tonight. It is Friday night, my favorite night of the week. I'm going to give you guys a little walkthrough of what the game room looks like rolling into 2024. The last time I did this was in 2020 when we converted our what used to be a living room that nobody ever used into what is now the game room. So it's been a good 3.5 years. A lot has changed. Oh, and by the way, if you guys have bought any of my merchandise or you've checked any of that stuff out or you've supported my channel in any way, I appreciate the shit out of you. Thank you guys so much. It really does mean a lot. And I'm here to help if I can. Lord knows I don't have all the answers, but I'm definitely going to try and help you out. But thank you guys so much for being a dedicated subscriber and hanging out. I did just get a new little piece of furniture in there, so I'm looking forward to showing that off. Let's get in to the game room. Let's lose. Let's f***ing lose. Here she is in all her glory, gang. Rolling into 2024, you're gonna see some changes compared to the last video walkthrough. Specifically right here in front, we got the Arachnid Galaxy. So this used to be over here where the Megacade sits, and we've added an upper monitor, so I have an HDMI splitter in there that also mirrors what's going on the Megacade. You're gonna see some things that have been moved around here a little bit. Specifically one piece in the back, we'll get to that in a little bit here. You guys all know this machine well and good. This is the Megacade. Have added the active marquee to it. I'm running the Omega 2.0. It's in beta right now, but this is a 42 terabyte system. I've also added LED Blinky to my machine, which was long overdue, and I do have another video on my channel showing you guys how to do that. Yeah, so everything has come along quite a bit. Got a T-Rex head up there. This was something that my parents gave me for my birthday. I absolutely love it. I'm a huge fan of prehistoric shit. Don't be a turd. You're gonna see these marquees up top. So these are my lighter marquees because I'm also running a Golden Tee Live Nighthawk in the Megacade, which is separate. I use a KVM switch to move over to that computer and run that on a separate HDMI input. And I have the arcade collection on it as well. So I can run power putt, target toss with lawn darts and bags, and also Silver Strike bowling. And of course, Golden Tee is updated to 2024. All of it is running in the Megacade here. There's videos on my channel that showed how I did this. That's not really the point of the video, but you get the point. I think I'm gonna leave this over here, especially the Nighthawk stuff, because I do have a new one in the game room. We're gonna cap off on that. My OG Mortal Kombat 2 machine, fully dedicated. I've owned this machine for about 20 years, back when I had my arcade in my basement once upon a time. So she is looking purty. I just had a cap kit done on the monitor. It is beautiful. Scan lines are only allowed on CRT monitors. That's just my opinion. That's the way that they're supposed to be played. And we're gonna take a look inside the coin door here. All right, so I do have a JAMMA switcher in here. Another video on my channel where I did this, but again, not the point of this video, but I do have Mortal Kombat 1, 2, Ultimate MK3, and MK4 Revision 3 in this machine, so I can hit these buttons over here on the JAMMA switcher and switch back and forth to each individual OG PCB board and play those games the way God intended it on this machine. And yeah, this looks kind of boomerish in here, but let me tell you something. If you don't mark your remotes as you acquire them, because it is very easy to acquire them, you're not gonna know what does what for what. So just a tip. Let's go ahead and button this up. This is my 4K virtual pinball machine from Rec Room World. Several reviews on my channel about this machine. Always got the OG Jurassic Park chilling out in attract mode. I did not have this when we first did the game room, so I'm super stoked to have this piece. And if you guys are looking for a virtual pinball machine, I can't recommend Rec Room World enough. They're fantastic. I'm gonna throw a little discount code in here for you guys if you're looking to grab yourself a, in my opinion, one of the baddest ass virtual pinball machines on the market. Did add the Barcade turn-up neon here. Also updated the fans, right? Got to get some big-ass fans, even though it's not technically a big-ass fan brand. Here we're moving on to the Tokyo Drifts. These were here when I first moved the game room in here. A couple of things I've done. I added the animated LED rings to the back of the seats here. Also did some LCD or LED monitor swaps, I should say, on both of the cabinets. One of my CRTs ended up dying, so I went with a 16:10 ratio monitor in here to give it a little bit more height, and it turned out really clean. Got a ton of my band memorabilia up here, and got a couple surprises coming for you guys real soon. Been on hiatus a while, but these are some of our tour posters. One of these this was a show used backdrop that we used way back in the day when we were on our first indie label. Our records, a couple of the albums, and then we move over to my Mortal Kombat shrine here. So this was when I went to Combat Con 2017, and I got all the signatures from all the main Gs, the actual actors that I really wanted to meet. That was one of the funnest trips of my adult life. And then we've moved the pub table over, which used to be in the corner, now occupied by the newest addition to the game room. So this is my Golden Tee PGA, updated to a 2024. She's brand new. And I did hang a 55-inch TV on the wall. Bauer had to add a little bit of blue LED behind the TV because, you know, we got the blue LED going down on the cabinet here itself. Now, I don't know if you guys get down with Golden Tee. I'm a huge Golden Tee player. So that's why I said I'm gonna leave the arcade collection and maybe leave my Golden Tee live over there in the cabinet so it can be played on the Megacade and have two things going down at once. But this is the new. We got NFC check-in here, so you just kind of tap your phone over there. It beeps. You're checked in if you're playing online. This is also a touch screen, full color touch screen. It goes into like almost like sleeper color modes when you're not using it or when it's in attract mode. But this is to punch in your codes and phone numbers if you want to check in without NFC or without a card. Oh, hey, so these cup holders do come in handy. And yes, I cannot keep my hands off of anything, so of course I did upgrade the buttons to LED buttons, and I can show you how I did that real quick. Let's take a look. Here's a look under the hood on the PGA. So we have some stock LED lights in the machine, and the end of it is an unused clip, but the actual lighted marquee clip that you can buy for the Golden Tee lighted marquees, I had an extra cable, so it clipped right in, and I was able to daisy chain all of the LED lights. So one of the main reasons I don't want to move all of these backlit marquees because I'm still currently running my Golden Tee Live system and the Nighthawk with the arcade collection, which is the remastered version of Power Putt, Silver Strike, and Target Toss Pro. So I have down on here, you can see LED Blinky is doing its job, keeping the buttons lit up the way they are and the colors they are for the game with a nice white trackball there. I don't know if I want to move it over to where this area is because I could also add these Nighthawks into the PGA cabinet, have everything over here, but you know what? Sometimes people just want to play golf. At the same time, other people want to play lawn darts, bags, whatever, Silver Strike, so I don't know. I call it a win-win for now. I'm really happy with the way everything has turned out in this game room. You know what I'm saying? It just doesn't quit. She just keeps on moving. And we make our way straight out into the lanai through the sliding door. We got the fire pit going. It is Christmas time, so got some of the Christmas lights up. These are actually RGB year-round lights that I leave up that I can change any color, and have these cantina lights. We just can grab a drink and chill at the tiki bar, take a dip in the hot tub or take a dip in the pool. It has really evolved into a space that I am super happy with, and here we are looking in. So when we have some parties, the girls like to hang out by the fire pit, the dudes are hanging out inside, jamming some deathcore, having some cocktails, and that is basically the gist of it. I should probably specify a couple more things. Over 1,500 pinball tables running on the virtual pin. We have about 80,000 games, I think, running on the Megacade, and that is also not including the Nighthawk with the light up marquees that I have for the additional computer I'm running in there, which is a fully legit setup. Darts are usually a big hit here, but I didn't have room to keep the Arachnid in the game room, so it did have to go in the step up area here. Wife wasn't thrilled, but what are you gonna do? One more walkthrough for you. All right, guys, that's Game Room Tour 2024. I'm gonna go make me another drink, get back into the game room. Thank you guys so much for hanging out. As always, I appreciate you guys watching them, subbing, and liking, sharing, all the shit. Let's lose. See you guys in the next one.